it's me, Lainey. Welcome back to my channel. Now, in today's video, I wanted to do a really bright, easy look. It's not going to be very natural because it's going to have a lot of glitter in it, but still keeping it kind of natural and keeping it kind of smoky. And I'm going to show you how I perfect my base and then make sure I do the eyes without any fallout. I have been constantly learning new tips and tricks, and I wanted to show you them. First, let me do my reminder. Make sure you subscribe to my channel if you like my channel in general. Make sure you like this video. If you like this video, why not? And turn on those post notifications if you want to see more of my stuff. Get notified every time I post a new video. Now let's get on with this tutorial. So I think I am very zoomed in now. I am not sure, but I am going to move on to my base. So I'm going to start off with a little bit of moisturizer, and if I need to, I will spray on a little bit of primer. When it is like 5:30 in the morning, 6, whenever I'm going to wake up, I just woke up really early today. When it's in the morning and I wake up, I just woke up really, really early. I woke up at 5:30 and I was super exhausted. But when I wake up, my face is going to be normally really dry. And it feels really fresh and relaxing when I get to finally moisturize it and get my skin really nice and smooth. I'm using a scenting one that I'm sure that has the things I've looked on the ingredient list and the things that are right for my skin, and that will be a good moisturizer for you, what's good for your skin. So my skin, probably for me, I like putting tea tree oil on it, aloe vera. I feel like it really helps my skin, and I do need it for my skin. So I made sure that this was in my moisturizer, and I'm going to go on to primer. This is obviously an optional step because a lot of people have really nice skin and don't need to prime. I know people don't sometimes want to prime, but it can help perfect this and make it really blurred out, and I kind of want that effect, so I'm going to spray a little on. If you want to spray it, normally you spray it up, but it's really your choice. I don't feel like it matters. I kind of feel like you should hold it in front, and if you want to, maybe a little bit higher up. So I am going to pat the spray primer, and I don't know if it's just my kind of skin, but it leaves it just a tiny bit sticky. It probably is something to do with my skin. I do not know, but when I spray on this spray primer, it kind of gets a little sticky. Of course, the link will be in the description, and it will make sure that my foundation sticks, and it will last it will just kind of stay there and look a lot better. So I know this is a very little amount of foundation. I don't know how you're seeing it, but in my perspective, it's very little, or how I see it in real life, not in the camera. I am looking into my mirror right now, or my camera basically. I'm starting off with a tiny little bit. This won't be enough to get a really full coverage base, but this will be my normal everyday base for it. So what I'll do is I'll get more on my hand. I am using my Sassy Chick BB Benefit Beauty Cream, whatever this is. Let me actually check. It has skincare and makeup in it, which my skin is kind of dull, and I've been working on skincare, and it looks really nice, but everybody's skin has some kind of imperfection, and that's probably mine. So since it has skincare in it, I really wanted to get this, try this out, and it depends on where you buy it. It can be up to $1 to $5, so it's really cheap, but I still love it. I'm going to use up the rest on the back of my hand, and I am going to blend this in. You obviously don't need foundation if your skin is already really good, but I mean, it's fun. It helps everything else go on easier, and I think this is a really nice step. Oh, sorry. So I am blending in my concealer, which is the Zuzu Luxe one. It has a little bit of the foundation still on it, but I feel like that will blend it easier and kind of give more coverage anyways. When I use the same foundation brush, it's up to you. You can use a beauty blender and then a concealer brush, or like just use your brush, beauty blender, and then do the tip for your under eye. So I find this tip really, really cool. I have tried to check, and I'm pretty sure nobody has thought of this. So I was just rewatching a bunch of old, like, full face highlighter challenges, and then one day I was doing my makeup and I was onto powder, and I was like, you know what? They used highlighter to set their face, and I'm not gonna use highlighter under my eyes. I'm not gonna do that. First, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to take my powder brush, my Real Techniques brush, and the exact one will be linked down below. I'll just say it right now. And it has the 100 on it, so I think it's their 100 brush. I do not know. But where it's the under eyes and where it needs to be mattified, I will just do that really quickly. But if you want to set the rest of the face and still have it dewy, or just one area that you feel like gets oily quicker, but still you need to set it, and it looks really good when it's, when it gets oily really quickly, I feel like you should actually just do the powder by itself. But if you have an area that doesn't get as oily, I'm going to get a little bit of highlighter first, and then coat my brush in a tiny bit of powder, and then kind of swing this around my whole face. My face is kind of oily. It's not like over dramatic oily, but and I might actually do a little on the forehead right now because it looks good when it's glowy. So I don't know what I was talking about though, because I need to go to doing the forehead, but it is really nice, and you can just make your skin look dewy and glowy even though you set it, and I feel like this is a really good tip. Leave a comment down below how it works for you, because I know it can be extra powder drying out your skin, but at the same time it doesn't really dry out your skin, and it is definitely very glowy and beautiful. I am going to be using my bronzer. This is kind of more on the kind of shimmery dewy side, because I want to give a glow. I want to make it look healthy and glowy, and just like I have really nice skin. And that's basically what I'm doing. It's not going to be like a matte with the really intense everything, but it will be very snatched. It will be, you'll see, it will be very intense, but at the same time, I'll leave it natural, looking like glowy, healthy skin. So I just put on a little bit of the Physicians Formula Heart Boosting Blush in Natural. It's a mood and skin. Wait, let me see. So it's a really nice blush, and it has little hearts in it, and you can blend it together and make kind of your blush shade, and I really like it. I will link down the price and everything down in the description for you if you want to see where you can get it and how the price is. It is really cheap though, so I think you will be able to afford it. Okay, let's just stop for a second and let me apply this, because this is my happy little time with me and my highlight. Okay, not really joking, that was all just a joke. I am applying my Wet n Wild highlighter, not going back to my Physicians Formula Butter highlighter, but I kind of wanted to switch it up and use this one. I mean, that one is a little dark, and I just kind of want to stick with this one because it's really, really beautiful. And I just applied it with a little kind of smoky eyeshadow brush, but also they are really, really good for a highlight. I have a brush like that for it too, but I just prefer using these. It can be considered a highlight brush if you want it, or if you don't want it, it's okay. Now I'm quickly going to move on into eyes, but first for my base, I'm going to use this Scone Large Shadow Brush, and I think I'm going to use a little base for it. This is my lip scrub, but If you have any base, like a base for your eyes in this kind of container, this is my example for it. So pretend you have like a example, like something that looks like a lip scrub like this, but it has like a eyeshadow base, a concealer in it. Use that for your base. You can use one of those squeeze out primers too. Sometimes I like actually mixing the primers in the little tubes and a concealer. It leaves such a perfect base. So I actually think I'm going to do that, and then we'll move on to eyeshadow. So I got the primer on my finger. I know it's a little weird. I'm going to put this on the back of my hand, and then I could put my foundation in it, but I think I'm going to put my Zuzu concealer in it. I'm not sure. So I did equal amounts of the bases slash kind of primers. And what I'm going to do is apply this. It will mattify my eyelid because that's the kind of like squeeze out one I'm using. I don't think that there's one that moisturizes your eyelids, because I know there's people that have really flaky eyelids. And I'll link down mine, but if you have really dry eyelids, you can just use your moisturizer, mix with that to kind of just cover it up, or not even use the moisturizer after all. But that's my base. If you need to add a little bit more of your base or what you've mixed together, you can obviously apply more. But once that's done, you just really need to set it, and I think I'm going to use this brush for that. You can take a light eyeshadow to do this, or your powder. I am using my powder. Normally I use Burt's Bees or Color Matte, but just kind of dusting this around, getting more, and this will set it and make sure that the eyeshadows will go smoothly. So this is going to be a really weird mix. I'm going to use this purple crease shade and a little bit of a brown. You can mix your favorites, your favorite brown shades, anything, or you could just use one. And then I'm going to take a little bit of a pink, and I don't know why, but I kind of feel like this is a great kind of combination for the crease. I will explain the color that it makes, and you'll see why I love it. It was a little bit more of a purple, so I think I went in already with the pink, but I think I'm also going to apply a little bit of a lighter brown on the kind of like fold of the eyelid, basically starting into the crease. I might do a shimmer in the middle, but in the inner corners I'm going to do a really bright pink. Wow, like a really bright pink to kind of make it pop and make it look really, and it just looks so beautiful. It makes your eyes look open and big and really fresh. So I did apply this lighter shade with my scone brush, and I got the mixture on the top very wrong, but it doesn't really matter in the end, because what is important is this look is the inner corners, so that's what you gotta master and take time with. Okay, I am up here. You're gonna take a skinny little brush like this. This is from BS Palm. And what you're going to do is you're going to take a light pink glitter shade. There's some really good ones from NYX that I will put down in the description. But what you're going to do is place this in the inner corners and bring it slowly outwards. So I just put some in the inner corners and actually decided to do some on the lid because it looked really nice. I might apply the lighter purple from this on my brow bone because I don't want to put a purple there. I just don't feel like that would be fitting or do this eye look well, but I'm going to do my eyebrows. There's an eyebrow routine up already. I don't know why I said that's so weird. But if you were waiting for it, well then here that. There it is. You can get it. I'll link it down below because it's my previous video. And it's going to be, well, I don't know because I don't know when I'm going to post this. But it's, well, if it is, it's my previous video. And it's my eyebrow routine. So I will link it down below. Now moving back on into eyes. Let me zoom that out. I did my eyebrows just off camera, I feel like they look more dramatic in real life, so that's why I don't like to do them like the full fronts. But if it looks better in camera, I am going to do it that way. I just want to be pleased with the look, but at the same time make sure that you like the look. Anyways, I'm going to dive back into eyes, do my lashes, and first putting on my mascara. This is the Clinique High Impact Mascara. I should probably go and get a new one, but for now I'm going to use this too, and then later I might get another one. And then if you want, you can do eyeliner. I kind of feel like I'm in the mood for eyeliner, but at the same time I want the inner corners to look more dramatic, and I don't want to like kind of do that much outside liner to kind of distract it. I am actually really proud of the eye look I did and my base and everything, because it, like, the lashes just go so well with it, and it makes it, like, as I said, really fresh and not natural, but let's say bright and fresh, like perfected, I guess. I like it. So if you like it, comment down below. I might do a little bit of pencil eyeliner, not bringing it out too much, and I will be back. Now onto lips. I kind of prime most parts of my face except my eyebrows. So I'm going to use my Clinique's. Are you kidding me? I'm going to use Clinique's All About Lips Primer and just squeeze a little on my lips. I should probably do it on the back of my hands first, just to not get the germs all over it. And anyways, I think I'm going to swatch it on the back of my hand. I can't get that much out right now, and what I'm going to use after that is a chapstick, and this is one that I got from a wedding, and then my e.l.f. lip lacquer in natural. Priming your lips with this makes it so smooth, and that's why I love it and use it so much. Okay, that's the look. Just a little bit more about the lips. I tried to make them as matte as possible, just giving a little tiny bit of the gloss in the middle. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. I really like it, and I think I'm going to wear this for the rest of the day. I might take off a little bit of eye makeup so it looks a little bit more natural, but basically this still does look really good. I might just curl my hair and go off because it's probably like 6 something now, so I might watch a few videos, check up on my YouTube, and then go somewhere. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up if you like it, and I love you so much.